All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you from Matsuyama, Japan, and it is raining. It's raining pretty hard here in Ehime Prefecture, and thank you very much. And so, yeah, we needed rain for a long time. But this is the springtime, and I don't know if you were able to see the cherry blossom trees. Maybe 70% or 80% blooming. They're right there, just in the park. Probably in the screen, bottom of that, you're probably able to see just a little bit quick. Okay, here. See that? Can you see it? That's the park. Horidouchi Park is situated in the central part of downtown Matsuyama, and it's vast place and it's wonderful to visit. And actually, I really like to visit there during this cherry blossom time. So I'm kind of planning on it. Okay, so I wish you guys are here, and thank you very much once again for being here in the chat rooms. And then I can see a new friend here. Thank you very much. I can see what where we go. Okay, there we go. The Thisei. Okay, I'm not sure if I pronounce right, but thank you very much. And he says, I'm currently at Tokyo. Is it possible to visit your store? If so, where in Japan is it? Yeah, we are kind of far from Tokyo. With airplane, maybe 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes. Well, I would say 2 hours. Okay, so it's kind of far. You can take that JR train, bullet train from Tokyo to Okayama Prefecture, Okayama Station, and then change the train and cross over the Seto Ohashi Bridge and cross over the Inland Sea, which is a beautiful place, and you can reach to the Matsuyama. So yeah, 4 hours, and by airplane 2 hours from there, and so yeah. I don't think you can, I hope you can arrange the time, but it will be, great to see you here. And we're welcome, okay? Yeah, thank you very much. Hi there, Mala, thank you very much, and I'm doing great, thank you. Hope that you are doing the same here, and let me just move down my picture. It's covered with pretty annoying. Okay, let me just move that on my picture here, there. Okay, 1 second. All right. It's there. That's the better positions. Okay, all right. So I don't have to just hide my face. Okay. So thank you. There we go. What is that? Stardust Extreme. This is typical British weather business. Yeah, I remember this. I was in the UK a long time ago. And so most of the time, my stay, I stayed a couple of days, was raining. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. But, well, not really always, but yeah, this is typical one, I believe. So, yeah, Matsuyama, we do get a mild weather, and then we do get the rains like this. But yeah, springtime. Now, something that kind of I worry about is that it's just before that, full blooming time of the cherry blossoms. You saw that in the park area down there. And the rain kind of hit those, blooming part, okay, the cherry blossoms. And so all the blossoms could be just wet. And then, worst case is that, fell down, could be a fall down from the tree early. So, this is just a timing situations and here. Okay, all right. Eric Grayson. Hey, good to see you again. Hey, how are you? Hey, thanks for being here. Yeah, Andrew Hager, good to see you again. Hey, Andrew, how are you doing there? Nice weather for the hot. What's that? Porridge, like some kind of soup. Okay. Yep. All right. So something we need that some hot Actually, hot soup. That's really helps you here. Okay, you pronounce it like that. Nurse disse. Just that essay. Essay part. Okay, okay. Did I? Did I? Okay, all right. So, essay part. Okay. The essay assume. All right. Yes. Hey, Andrew Hager, thank you. I'm doing great. Hope the same thing for you. Yay. Well, the essay, and anyway, it would be wonderful to have you here. Matsuyama, where we live here. And speaking of visiting Matsuyama, and I don't know if that he is here today, but we have the actually two people, two friends of us, coming from UK, I believe, and according to his email, the April 22nd, which is this month. It's pretty soon, isn't it? Okay, so I'm very much looking for that if he can arrange that, everything right. And so, April 22nd. Well, we don't know. We sent him the Mighty Pride, and we'll be welcoming him and everything. But it's Wednesday. I believe the April 22nd is the April, right? I mean, Wednesday, right? Okay. So, which means, it is Wednesday. Which means that it's a Uwajima World Link time. And I would say, it will be perfect to have them as a guest for the Uwajima World Link, which I probably needs to stay in Matsuyama, not in Uwajima, but we can do the broadcasting here, from here. And so we can, invite them to join that, the live streaming and then a radio. That would be kind of awesome. So I'm thinking about, arranging that thing. I mean, depending on how that schedule works for them, okay? So, well, we will work on that, okay? Anyway. Hey, Jared, good to see you again there. Okay. Yeah, like that Nusei from the Ultraman Trigger. Yeah, pretty much we are based on, every language we talk comes from the Tokusatsu, okay? Oh, good, Andrew Hager. Okay, hope you're doing okay. Yeah, too bad I cannot show you that, blue sky over here in Matsuyama. It's unfortunate, but this is a part of the life, okay? So, go on. Okay, that's it, all right? We just have to just go on, and that's all we can do. Well, we can choose, we can take that negativity or whatever you have or we have, or just drop it and move on. And that's what we can choose from, okay? So you have a choice, all right? Yeah, speaking of that in a choice, I actually I have the kind of a toothache. Well, I've been kind of suffering the last week or something, and I've been there to the dentist. Okay, I've been to the dentist, and then he says, just let's take a look, and then have some medicines, and then we'll see you next week or something like that. So it's still hurting my jaw, the teeth here, and sometimes I cannot sleep during the night. But I took that in aspirins and then painkiller, so I'm okay. I'm okay. Well, either take it or you just need to drop it. All right. So besides, when I do this live streaming, I don't know. Just gives me so much energy, and then maybe adrenaline goes up, and then I feel fine. I highly recommended this one, okay, for you guys too, okay? Yeah, try that. Whatever you enjoy it most and gives you the special medicine that you need. The medicine, it's not a chemical. It is a chemical, but the medicine comes from your mind and in your body. Okay, so I really like that, So I'm fine. at least during the live streams. Okay. So anyway, all right. So thank you very much. Oh, it's time for the chocolate eggs. Is it really? Oh, is it time? Oh my goodness. My mom makes great homemade chocolate eggs. Hey, there you go. Something to go positive there. All right. Hey, homemade chocolate eggs. Sounds very nice. Well, we don't have the kind of, Easter, traditions here in Japan. But we do see the Easter egg chocolates, time to time, actually in the convenience store. Not necessarily. I mean, actually, it's not a homemade. For that, I envy you. Okay. Oh, Chai's there. Okay. Hi, Cha. Where are you? All right. I could not see that in the message. Okay. All right. So if you the Char 350, if you're here, and then well, greetings from Matsuyama. Hope that the Tuesday goes on. So thank you. Yeah, thank you. All right. So at least for now, okay. So please excuse me if I stop talking, and then shut up for what, 1 minute or something. I probably suffered by toothache, and I cannot talk maybe. Okay. So yeah, sorry about that. Stardust. Figure arts, I've been looking for that. There are tons of the figure arts, but Saber one, I haven't. I mean, I saw that some of that Kamen Rider Saber, SH figure arts lined up, and I just counted. Here's one, another one, but there's none. The one that you were looking for. That what was that? X Saber, okay, something like that, right? It was not there. Okay, so I'm still on hunting, so just make sure to, just wait, okay? Most potential ones have a bit of the uncertainty due to the negative feedback of so risking it. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, she stops then with the peanuts butter. Oh my God. And shredded coconuts. My favorite. See, you're talking about the sweet chocolates, and then I will blame you, for my toothaches. Okay, sweet chocolate. Oh my gosh, and then so this is not very good talk. Okay, so all right, so let's go back and then to see what we have for our toys. Okay. How's that? Ah, I see. Cool, eh? Okay. Cross Saber, there we go. Yeah, Cross Saber and the other Nago in the beat form, not Fever beat. Okay. Yeah, I make sure that the Fever beat is a different, but a kind of regular one, right? Is it? But the beat form. Was it beat form or was the regular one? Okay. All right. I would make the notes, okay? So thank you very much. Okay. Cross Saber. Yeah, I saw that 3 or 4 boxes of the SH figures on the shelf. Okay. And then I said so. I just look at it and then yeah, good. And then I can find it, and then I just check the name, and there's no Cross Saber. No. Cross Saber has the very typical shapes, right? Okay. The color as well. So, what? Chocolate eggs is either dairy milk, which is a standard black chocolate, or a Milky Bar, which is standard white chocolate. My goodness. Sounds so good. What's that? Got to be the Cadbury chocolate for an Easter egg for me. Oh yeah. So there are different kind of chocolate that you guys use it there. Okay, each of them have their personal favorite taste for that. Huh. Okay, got it. Something like that, we eat like a sushi. Different taste. Okay. All right, so let's go. This is the. Oh, sorry. 1 minute. And still windy there. Okay, so yeah, here we go. There we go. Okay, so we have the we have found out that some of the Megazord, pretty good one. Okay, I think I visited 2 stores for this time, and let me show you that here. Here we go. We have from the King Gojo, God Caucasus Kabuto, wasn't it? Okay, God Caucasus Kabuto. And beautiful gold. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Is it nice? I will show you there. Later. And also, we have Bragigas, or should I say Bragi-Oh, and I think we have the sound here. Let me just. Okay. So different microphones now. Let me just turn on. There you go. And we have the switch over here. Nice. Okay. Yeah, comes with all the necessary parts there. See that? For the armor one, and the other side as well. So it's in complete conditions. Okay, so I'm very happy about that. And also in the back row we have the what's that? Ika origami. No, sorry. AV origami, not the Ika. AV origami is here. Okay, and from the Shinkenger, and then we'll do that test later. But also, we found the box one, the Deca Ranger. Well, actually, this item is already in our store. Okay, I already activated, last time because I found it in a kind of second visit or something. And then, it was after that we activated items already the last Sunday. So, but anyway, I brought it already in our store. So check us out, okay? Deca Ranger, not SH figures, but Super Robot Chogokin. So we'll check that out later, okay? Inside. And also we have Daigoyo, my favorite, okay? So we'll be doing the demonstrations later, and we'll check that all the electricities and everything. Okay, and I know that they comes with the 2 discs inside. Okay, so that's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. And we have 3 cameras at this time. And let's see here. See that? Well, it's not a big deal, okay? Just, I found out an extra iPhone, so I just connected, and so now I have what? How many cameras? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. How's that? So we have the other, 3 cameras. I mean, it's not a camera for that, the stream from the downtown area. That's not a camera, but still we can just bring it to our shows. Okay, so I like it. So we have 2 different cameras. All right, so maybe I can just do that. Oh, it's nothing, but just we can check that, do the stereo view or something like that. This one here, it's kind of strange. Okay. So anyway, I just thought that it would be nice to have the just a little bit extra cameras there. Okay, so okay, yeah, there's your Bragigas. Okay, God Caucasus Kabuto is especially the Beetle mode. Lobo is King Caucasus Kabuto. Ah, so that's right. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so this is the Robo mode, and so King Caucasus Kabuto. Thank you for letting me know. All right. That's very true. Okay. Oh, and then Stardust, thank you. It wasn't like the movie being sold out everywhere. I'm not sure what. Oh, it's not about SH figure. It's okay. All right, and then you're talking about still talking about the chocolate. Stop that. Okay, stop that. I need an aspirin. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's. All right. So we will just do that, reviews and then one by one, and I hope that we have enough time for that to cover. But if I couldn't, sorry about that. Okay. So these are the older items that we have this time, and then well. Let me just get ready for that demonstrations, and then I will come back, and then I'll just clean up that and everything, okay? On the store, the table, okay? My seating camera is now updating, and then it's not working, okay? So, 1 second, okay? I'll come back. All right, let me just move that items. ここに置こうかな Okay, I will just move that items here. Let's go with the Caucasus Kabuto. Okay. エビ折り紙。デカレンジャー。Okay. Bragi-Oh. Ho 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 ho! Nice. Oh. Aha! Okay. Didn't remember that the Beetle mode was the god, but it rang the bell, and then yeah, thank you. I wasn't sure that which one was. I was not aware that they changed names. Okay. Yeah, there's some good excuse. Like that good excuse. I don't know, but this item we ordered it from our wholesalers. At the time when that the King Orgers were airing, we didn't get that. Just one, I remember, and we really didn't have a chance to have him in our store. No, just one time, and we could not. As long as I know that item is, but I was not sure that. The Beetle mode or the Megazord mode has a different names. Well, sometimes the Super Sentai they did that such a thing. Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah, there were so many names for this. What is that? No. See, Charlie and in a chocolate factory, and he go to an actual chocolate waterfall. I've seen that, yeah, the movie. Okay, so yeah, it's a great movie, and then I know I didn't get the golden tickets. Okay, I know I didn't get the golden ticket. That was a chocolate factory, nice one. Yeah, I remember that it has the King Caucasus Kabuto, and hey, every sugar was God something, so it makes sense. Yeah. That's true. Okay. So to do this, the demonstrations, you know what? What I need is, I hope that my iPad is working. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I need to grab that. 1 minute. Yeah, what I need is, you know, instruction for these items actually. Okay. どうだっけ? All right. And so let me just grab one. Okay, manuals. Okay. So the name is King Caucasus. Okay. Character から Alright. Interesting. Now, I need to go and check 商品を探す。あったあった。There we go. King Oger. King Oger. There we go. Yeah, just so you know, I'm just looking at the website here, and so many items there. My goodness. Okay. あった。これだよね。DX King Caucasus Kabuto Guardian Weapon Heracles Axe Set. Okay. All right. So we don't have the Guardian Weapon Heracles Hercus. Okay. So it's just one simple. Let's see. I don't know if they have it. Maybe not. No. Okay, so I will just go ahead and then check this one. King Caucasus Kabuto Guardian Weapon and Heracles Axe Set. You still need that more. Wow. So now the instruction. There you go. Okay, so let's go. All right, so I think we need to just assemble them, or first these are the parts. Okay, so we have the Guardian Heracles, two thorns, and then the wings and head parts, legs, and then body parts, I believe. Okay, so we need to just disassemble them and put it back. Okay, so this is his headpiece. This one, tsuno, thorn. Okay, and tobu parts and the head parts. Okay, so you can see his head parts over here. And okay, there you go. Guardian Heracles. I think we can. There you go. We can do this. Oh, the shape itself is like designed based on that what? Hercus, what's it? The insect design, right? Interesting. And now, これが leg parts is here. Oh, there you go. So this is a wing parts. Very nice. This is probably the most beautiful parts with these items. Okay, just looks like that gorgeous gold color and chrome painted. Nice. Okay. Now, all right, so we can just split. Oh, cool. Okay. So this is the leg parts. こうなるのね。Leg parts and body parts. And body parts also. Nice. いいね。Too bad they don't have any kind of sound functions. With this size, they could, I don't know. I mean, they could have some kind of, gimmicks inside or something. You still have the pretty good, empty space inside, I believe. Okay. The item is huge. All right. So we have everything. All right. So this and that and this. Okay. よいしょ。こうかな。All right. So you can see all the parts is here. Now, times to build it. Caucasus Kabuto Joe mode. Okay, so becomes the castle, unbelievably, and becomes a castle. Okay, let's do that castle mode. All right, so we will just put these items aside. Start with body parts. Okay, these are. All right. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I think I need grabs just to touch that plastics, makes more easy for us. All right, so let's go. And 胴体 parts. So we connected, obviously. Okay, like this. こっちの方がいいのかな? All right, so like this. And then the leg parts. Okay, so you can see this is the joint. So I need to just build it up, bring it up, the joints. Is it too dark? Kind of dark, isn't it? Let me just turn on the lights. Okay, maybe. ちょっと違うね. Maybe I need to move the lights. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, this is better. All right. Okay. こうでいいのかな? And this one. Oh, I see. So this one, this part also. こうか. Oh, I see. Here. これ動くんだ。ここは動くのか。Okay. So this part is already up, but put it straight. And Caucasus Joe mode でしょ? あ、そうか。And then this is the way really creating almost the same thing with the Megazord mode. Okay, it's already in a kind of shape, but we are trying to build a castle mode. Okay, so all right. And looks okay. So this is the back. これがこうだね。Okay, like this. Now, we need to open first. Oh, here. Okay. This arm part goes like this. Okay, like this. And then open his legs up. Open it wide this way. Okay, there you go. And turn that arm. こうかな？こうだね。あ、違う。ここまで。あ、ここはここか。こうして、ここだけだね。Just the arm part here. So we can see his hand is over here. According to the instruction, the hands go open for this directions. So again, turn this arm part, and his arm open for this directions. All right, and then 肩パンツの根元から180度回転させて。Okay, so we need to just turn this joint 180 this way. Okay, 180. All right. And 取り付けます。反対側も同様です。We have the connector right here. Okay, so interesting. So because of his arm part is kind of bended, and I thought that it's gonna be a kind of straight line up with the base, but no, it goes like round here. Okay, and has the connector over here, so you need to attach it. And same thing goes here. Turn this, and we have the connector right here. And これは面白いね。Okay. All right. Getting there. And let's go walk on the Shugot. Okay, so this is the wing parts. All right, it's beautiful parts. And this will go right here. And just give you the close up here. We have the connector, and here we have the connectors too, 3 of them, and we have 3 of them. So it goes from the top, attach it. Ooh, okay, there we go. Something like this. Nice. Now we go with the head parts. All right, once again, and this is his head parts, and then let me just give you the lights, and shows that his expression on his face, and he doesn't look like a very happy one without his body. So, and also we have the another headpiece as well for another formation. I think we can turn this. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Hello. So, but we don't use that part. Okay, but this. Oh, you can open and close. Nice. All right. Okay, so this will go on top of the castle part. Right here. Okay. So we have a connector and a touch on the top. こっちだよね。Oh, the other side. Okay. So, sorry. It's supposed to be this way. Okay. And I think we need to close his visor. Okay, there you go. There you go, almost. The castle mode. Okay, then we have the two thorns. It will goes on the side. こっか. Okay, so right here. Okay, here's the connector, and here's the parts. See that? Goes here, there. Okay, and once again, we have a connector over here, and here's the another one. Goes there. Aha! いいね。いいよ。See, it's kind of interesting that during that my demonstration, I don't feel pain. Well, it's because I had the painkiller too. Okay. No more chocolate for me. Not today. All right, and then, oh, okay. So we don't use this one. Okay. For that, I suppose we don't use his weapon. For this is a. I would just put it there. Okay. This is his castle mode. Okay. この辺置いてみましょうか. It's very kind of amusing, isn't it? Building up the castle. I really like the details like this. What do you call these parts? Western castle has always this. I forgot the word. We have that in the Japanese castles as well, but it's totally different culture. Okay, but the same purpose. Protecting your armies from the attack outside. What was the name? Okay. This is a very typical structure for the castle. I mean, particularly the Western castle, isn't it? Like this. Well, wait a minute. My camera quality is not that good. Let me change that on my cameras. Okay, that's kind of interesting to see. So I'm using the kind of older cameras for this. I think this is the iPhone. Which one was it? iPhone 6. Yeah, the live view that you are watching it now. This is from the iPhone 6s. Okay. Now let me change that my cameras to iPhone XS. Totally different color. Look at that. Can you tell? I'm just surprised that how they used it. They changed that. Look at this. On your left is iPhone 6. I'm using it. On the right, that's iPhone X. I know it's pretty old, but still, we can use it for the show. That's a very I like that. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Mara. Yeah, had to look it up. They are called battlements. Battlements. いいね。いいね. It explains pretty much what is that stand for. All right, battlements. Hey, look at this. See that? The quality of the camera is far more better, that iPhone X one. Well, still, you're talking about the iPhone X, so it's pretty old. But That's interesting. Okay. So anyway, thank you very much. So it's everyone. Let's go remember that. This is called battlements. That's a good one. Thank you. Okay. So these parts, what we are talking about here. All right. So these area, the structure is called. I think that's what you mean, right? I meant that these structures, there, these kind of cubical one. Thank you very much, Mara. The teeth are called melons. Oh, okay. Oh, this one here. Melons. Teeth. Yeah, I'm talking about the teeth, right? Teeth. That's a good expression. Okay. The parts of the castle they are on are called battlements. Okay, these parts, I believe, battlements, and here, the painted gold here is called melons, I think. Something like a very tasty fruits. Okay, but melons. Okay. Yeah, we need to study. Okay, somehow we need to. It's kind of interesting, though. Thank you very much, Melon. Not Melon. Thank you very much, Mala. You're becoming very tasty fruits now. All right, so let's move on. Okay, I like that this camera. Okay, so let's use that iPhone X one. Okay, so this is the castle mode of the what do you call that? Caucasus Kabuto Castle. Not the Matsuyama Castle, not the Wajima Castle, but Caucasus Kabuto Castle. All right, so an exciting part is the transforming the castle to Shugod, what they believe in, that they have the great protector of the country, Shugod. So let's move on and then transform into the Shugod mode. So we start with okay. So moving these here. These arm parts bring up 90 degrees from this connector, like this. Okay. こうかな? There we go. こうだね. Okay. 変形させます. Okay, we need to transform that. Really? Okay. We need to transform that arms. Tilt. Okay. Just a little bit. これ動くの? I don't. Is it? Are you sure? あ、こっちからね. Okay, so we need to just move from the base here. This way. Okay. So tilt that just a little bit, maybe 10 degrees or something, and the same thing goes with the other hand here. Okay. That's better. Now, Shugoto mode. Okay, transformation. Okay, so it's almost there. And his legs goes こうですか? Okay, ちょっと待って. Here and this way. もうちょっとだね. こうだね. Just a little bit more extra. Okay? そして脚部のオーブを4つのうちに取り付けます。脚部のこれがこう来てOkay, got it. All right. Now, let me just put it this way. So for you guys to see a little bit more lights. Okay. So we have the connector over here. I hope you can see this one. Right here. And also this part right here. See that? So these connector needs to be attached together, connected. Okay, so it goes here. Okay, there we go. The same thing goes with the other side. We have a connector, a male one and a female one over here. Okay, and there. あ、できたよ。かっこいいじゃん、なんか。Alright, that looks good. So this is the sugar mode, what they call. Okay, not the Megazord, but the sugar mode. So basically there are three modes: Castle mode, sugar mode, and Megazord mode. Okay, so we will try that. So this is the sugar mode. Okay, that looks cool. これかっこいいよね。So this is from the top. Oh yeah, this does look like a kind of, you know, Kabuto. Kabuto 虫だよね。Yeah. The Heracles design, I guess, looks very strong. いいね。これかっこいいよね。You know, I have to tell you the truth, but yeah, I really like that, you know, that Megazord painted in black and gold. Sometimes orange too, but yeah, gold and black and chrome painted. Some part. Oh, that's, you know, they nailed it. Okay. The color combination is just gorgeous color, and then this is it. But I really like that they don't just use the black parts, but kind of, you know, dark blue, you know, the plastic part. It's even better. Like that. Wow. Okay, so this is the back. You know, hiding a kind of face. いいね。Next, Sugar. Okay. This was the Sugar との組み立てで、Sugar との組み立て。Okay, let's go for the Megazord mode now. So where do we go? Here. Okay, let's go this way. All right, so we need to open that his legs and then bring it down. Okay. So once again, we take that, you know, remember the connector? Connector is right here. Connector, okay. All right, bring it down. こうかな? And this also. Ah! Sorry. His leg. Ah! He's back. Grandpa. Sorry. Okay. よっ。こうかな? There you go. できたよ。Alright? So, his legs is complete. And goes like this. いいね。And transforming, it's not complete yet, okay? So we need to transform his feet. Okay, so how do we do that? All right, and we need to こうね。なるほど。Okay, so we need to open up and his toes open this way. Like this. That's very good. That's very what that, you know, they needed, especially for the Megazord mode. Okay, on the back goes like this. Okay, so you can see, you know, the connector is you know, opened. You can close it too, but you can open it for better standing positions. There we go. Okay, good. Now, because we are talking about a robo mode, And we need to bring down his arms. こうかな? Okay. And turn. あ、逆? あ、こっちだね。いや、違う違う。ちょっと待って。OK。こう。下ろしての、ここから、こうだね。はいはいはいはい。OK。So now it's his both hands, facing front. Not yet. Okay. All right. Now take those two thorns on the top. Once again. Yo. And goes to his shoulder. 君かっこいいね。あ、こっちが逆だ。こっちだね。That was at the other side. Okay. And here. いいね。Right. And then 肩を広げます。So we need to open up his shoulder. ああ、そうか。なるほど。はいはいはいはい。And now this time transforming his body. Okay. Guardian Heracles. Hercus, should I say. Okay. So open the weapon. これでいいのかな? Okay. And turn his another thorn here. This way. So like this. So first it was like this. Open up. And turn that in a handle part. So has that very nice line up over here with the braid. And here's the handle. So he can hold it right here. Koka. Okay. そして and the visor. Open up the visor. Okay. Oh, let me just my cables tangled. All right. So we don't need the lights now. So here's the visor. We need to just open up. Yo. こうですね。はい。できた。Alright. 完成。complete. いいんじゃない? That looks gorgeous. Alright, so it's our tradition. After we completed the Megazord and we need to turn it. We need a turntable. Oh yeah. Like this. Okay. All right. 1 second. Since we have the two cameras, we can use them. All right. One moment. All right, so let's go. こっちから行こうかな。we use this. 違うな。Well, anyway, so let's go. All right, so let's check us out. All right, so how do you like it? It's beautiful items, isn't it? Well, thank you very much for your message here. And then, yeah. Let's see. And let me see. Derek, thank you very much. Good to see you again here. And then, do you have all the parts to demo God King Oja, Mr. S? And that you're talking about the completion. Okay, who complete? Okay, we do have the King Oja. Okay, and I don't think we have the another parts and shoe guards. Okay, so we cannot do that right now. Okay, but hopefully we can. If I can find that in the rest of the parts. What was that? Bata, I think, and Scorpion. And those are the parts that I think we are missing. And well, hope I can find them. Okay, so 超かっこいいよね。そうなのよ。超かっこいい。Yeah, I really like that designs and then transformations and then the gorgeous items. Okay, so this item is actually I want to keep it, but no, but I can't. And so this items will be activated for this weekend. I mean tomorrow, Sunday activations, and so it's not that cheap. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. So, but yeah, it probably goes around more than $100, of course, and that should goes like that. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, excuse me. Okay, anyway, so beautiful items and then are rare to find these days. I know it's very popular items, and because of the I think the production number that they pretty limited, so it's hard to find that good one. And this one is a loose items, and then comes in a whole set. Okay, so hope you're gonna enjoy this and very soon, and make sure to check us out tomorrow, Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. This is something worth it, worth try. Okay, It would be so cool to have this one on your desktop. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, all right. So hope you grab it. All right, thank you very much. And let's move on to the next demonstration. So don't go away. I'll come back, and then well, just let me just get ready for the next one. And till then, and just enjoy that view. Okay. All right. One moment. All right, so thank you everyone for being in the chat rooms, and I hope you enjoyed the demonstrations. Okay, So there you go. I can see that your chats from this, and oh, okay, too many cables, too many PC related items. All right, これがこうなのかな? This light is too strong. Okay. All right, so this way we can talk about this one. The next demonstration is going to be this, the Daigoyo. Always confused with the Daikayo. No, Daigoyo. Okay. So the Daigoyo itself is from the Shinkenger, and then, it's very unique items that we have. And so I kind of love these items. I'm trying to have these items as much as I can, because it's the way he talks. Yeah, this is a kind of talking toy, and does have the lights as well, and comes with the two Shinken disc. Okay. Oh, speaking of the Shinken disc, I think we need a couple more Shinken discs to demonstrate that. But anyway, so we'll work on that. Okay. So it's a transformer. I don't have the. I don't have the instruction to this for these items. I don't think you need the instructions. Okay, this pretty simple toy. This is the Megazord mode, but also transform into the lantern mode. And so the symbol, the kanji symbols, their character, it represent the samurai. Okay, but unfortunately, himself is not the Shinkenger, not a part of the Shinkenger. He's a good friend of the Shinkenger, but himself is not really a samurai, but a wannabe samurai. Okay, I should say that. So it's kind of kind of irony. It's kind of sad that he has that big emblem. He's trying to be a samurai, even though he's. I don't say just, but he's one of the wannabe. Okay, but he played a very important role in the Shinkenger stories, and I really like that his challenge. Okay, so let's move on. Hi there, Dark Barcode Warrior. Good to see you again. Hey, how are you doing? All right, doing okay? All right. Okay, so let's go with these items, okay? So 1 second. All right, so good to have you all here in the chat rooms. Thank you very much, and thank you for the listener and watching these videos on YouTube. Thank you. So the next items, we always try to bring these items from the Samurai Center Shinkenger Daigoyo. Okay, Daigoyo. All right. So very unique robot. Character, should I say? He doesn't. He's just. I don't know how he works. Does he have the AI? Maybe we don't know. But I really like that the kanji character that he has right here. Okay, it says samurai. It's that word. It's just one single symbol, samurai. This character, actually, this kanji character represents the two words. Okay, and here on the left side is its person, like a hito or person, right? And on the right side, the kanji character over here means temple. So person and temple. I think that's related to the samurai's original purposes, and then they try to protect the temples. Okay, and then later on, there are so many political issue happens back in those days, and they became the protector for the government, and then they finally take over the government. Okay, so samurai. But the Daigoyo himself is very proud to be the one of the samurai, and unfortunately, he was not the samurai. So the symbol it's very big symbols, and he's very proud of it. And but you know, he was not a samurai, but it's still great. He works very hard to be a samurai. So let's do that, quick demo. And I found it a couple of days ago, and in a very good conditions. And well, let's see what he can do. Now, first of all, let me just bring it. This is the robot mode. Okay, so we need to just transform into the lantern mode. Why lantern? Okay, because if you remember the Shinkenger story, and Goyo Maru, I mean Dai-Goyo, actually Dai-Goyo is just like a lantern, treated like a lantern for the like a local policeman has that in those searchlight or something like that. Back in those days, the Edo period, the samurai period, the there's a okapiki is one of the kind of fellow man to help that detective, some detective samurai those days. Okay, so he was just a let's say kind of employee. Okay, not really the samurai. And those detectives use this kind of lantern to search for the thieves in Edo period, bad guys. So lantern becomes the Megazord. So that's how it works. Okay. So anyway, so lantern mode. Okay, let me just. Which one was it? Here. こっちか。こっちだね. Here. Like this. And now these two is the weapon. His arms, oops, becomes as weapon. Okay. So this typical. All right. These designs are very unique, and well, we know as a Japanese. I mean, maybe because I grew up with the watching the samurai movies and TVs on screens on TV. This is a kind of very something very typical samurai tools or samurai movie tools. There's always like a samurai detective and then his fellow man or kapiki, and they carry this and say goyoda, goyoda, goyoda means that goyoda means you are under arrest. Okay, so means that government needs to talk to you. Okay, so stay there. All right. Okay. So this is a kind of weapon. Those okapiki used it, and they were very proud to have this jutte. It means that 10 hands. 10 hands. Why is that? Because there's many ways to use that. These jutte. So I believe that 10 ways to use it. I'm not very familiar with that idea, but at least I knew that to against the thieves or bad samurai enemy, jutte is a very compact. It's not doesn't have the braid or anything. It's not the braid. It's just a steel stick, but comes with this kind of shape. So you guessed it right, and this part is you can just keep that his sword, or let's say you have the sword. Okay, fortunately this is the ruler we have, and so let's get that his attack like a sword, and then you can trap it. You can trap that braid, the katana or sword, and snap it off. You can you can catch it, and by twisting it, depending on how strong or situations, but you probably could break the sword with this. So this is what they call the jutte, and there's I believe there's about tons of ways to use it. I remember one of the use is that they have the kind of what do you call that? Just a little rope, and you can tie it like here, and so you can just easily hold that, this jute. But in the actual combat in those days, they can just keep that rope. I mean, they open the rope, and then swing that jute with the rope, and so you can keep the distance from the enemy. But at the same time, you can attack them with the rope and the jute. So that was a very clever combat ideas those days, and I really have the respect for those people who used to fight against the bad guys in those Edo period. Okay. So, lantern and jute. It's the best combination for the samurai wannabes. Okay, should I say. Yeah, Detective Samurai has solved the case. Okay. Yeah, he's sword or ruler if he's a mathematician samurai. そうだね. Yeah. Okay. So, it's a very, as a Japanese, and I really enjoy that they're converting that tradition ideas to this kind of toy. I love that. So they say goyoda goyoda. Okay, so here, let me just turn on the battery. I mean the microphones. Here, you can hear this. We have the switch over here. Izamairu, I'm coming. And we have the switch over here. Goyoda, goyoda. Goyoda, goyoda, okay? So, has the lights over here. Alright. So, watch out, Gedoshu is here. It's my stage. Irashai, irashai. At the same time, the Shinken Gold is like a sushi restaurant chef, sushi chef. So he helps that, if the there's no situation, no bad serious situations, he's helping the sushi chef. He talks a lot, okay? So this is the weapon parts and lantern parts. Okay. Now we can transform him into the Megazord mode, of course. And once again, and just press this button and separate it, and take that his legs, and this becomes his not the stand but his legs. Okay. All right. There we go. And attach his arms back. So see, I told you there's no instruction needed for this simple toy, but still it's fun. Oh yeah, one thing I remember that for that lantern mode. Okay, just for now. Lantern mode, you can just close his head parts. Okay. Okay, so just like that. Okay, and so if that you transform into the Megazord mode and you just bring it up. I don't think his eyes light, does it? Oh yeah. That's a very cool. That's a very cool part, and his eyes has the light. これいいね。Yeah, that's a very cool part for this, small simple toy. Okay. All right. So back into the Megazord mode, and then also another function that his body is pretty loud. Okay, it's very loud, and the function is that to keep your Shinken disc inside. Up to, I don't know, maybe up to 8 or something. Not a 10 maybe, okay? But it comes with a 2 disc, okay? So this is originally came with the 2 discs, and here you can see that his, designs over here. So if you have the Shinken Maru, the weapon, you can enjoy all the kind of animations on the Shinken Maru by turning this disc. So let me just put this one here again. Oh, okay, and then close it. Okay. Now he has a very important functions during the Shinken fight. He provides the Shinken disc. Now that's a very important part of his job, okay? And so as you notice that he has the slit over here. So this is this is the exit, okay? And so we have the switch over here on the back. As you push it, the Shinken disc comes out. But not just only that comes out, he talks, okay? Let's listen. Watch this. There's sound 1. As you pull it, Tenshochi. All right, up to me. Okay, carry on, something like that. Okay. All right, something like that. And he talks more than just only 2. Let me just get that out of the disc. All right. Okay, so just borrow the 2 disc from Ika Origami, そうだね、Ika Origami, and then Kabuto Origami. 2 Shinken disc from the Megazord. I just borrowed it. Okay. Let me just put this one here into this 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, assuming that up to you can still put that 4 more Shinken disc there at least. All right, so let me just close this here and try it again. Okay, there you go. Hidden disc there. This is hidden disc. Oh, same thing. Same thing. Okay. Yeah, come on. It speaks randomly. So that's the random voice. I was lucky enough to just hear that. Hidden disc. He sang. Okay, that's a very cool toy, and I'm pretty sure he has just several more lines there. Okay, so it's a great toy. It's a simple but it comes with the kind of a little bit of a traditional backstory, and his unique character. That his voice is very interesting, and then well, what do you say? That's a pretty good one of my favorite toy, and highly recommended. Okay. So, are you a wannabe? Samurai wannabe? And then, well, you need to grab one, okay? Well, thank you very much, okay? Oh, yeah, he did get kidnapped by... Oh, I remember that. Yes. That was the Ika Origami there, wasn't it? Yeah, Ika Origami was kidnapped. Yes. Andrew Hager, hey there. The Samurai Center in the state of province Shinkenja Mairu or something like that. Okay, yes. That's how it says. Okay. All right. So thank you very much. And then these items will come to our stores tomorrow once again at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. And make sure to check us out. And then, we'll continue to find more Shinkenja toys. Actually, there is one Shinken-O that I'm just looking at. Okay. I've been looking at the one Shinken-O that actually behind the cashier, shelf. There's a shelf behind the cashier. And I always was just wondering when it comes to, when it's ready to be priced and it comes to the, store's glass case. Okay. And then I noticed that there's some, I think the sword is missing, but I think I do have the extra sword in the backyard. So maybe I can just use that. Okay. Yeah, these days the Shinkenju toys are kind of hard to find it. So is that, Oh, speaking of that, another toy at the store. Last week we talked about the Gonjo toys. Well, thanks to our customer, the Engine-O and then Gambaru-O. Engine-O and Gambaru-O from the Gonjo. I brought it to our streams and stores last week, and then boom, they're gone. Yeah, thank you very much to our customer. And so I talk about the Kyoritsu that I saw the same store, same shelf behind the cashier. Well, I asked a question to the guy. I'm very interested in the Kyoritsu. Does it have the price? He says, no, it does not have the price yet. Okay, there's a great hope. Okay, but the guy, that gentleman, obviously he's about the same age as myself, maybe younger, a little bit younger. Okay, but anyway, the gentleman says that, this item has the missing parts. Oh, okay. So I was not aware of that because I was not just, looking kind of in the distance. Okay, so Kyoritsu is missing some parts. I think it's just the front end parts or something. But so it's not priced yet. Okay, so we don't know when it's gonna be available or not. Okay, so that's the story for the Kyoritsu. So we just keep watching it. Well, so is that the Shinken-O items as well. Okay. So anyway, so stay with us and thank you very much for watching these items. And then, we'll bring it to our store tomorrow. DX Daigoyo. Great items. Okay. So moving on to the next items, and I will come back. Okay. So just give me a 5 minutes. I'll just check that items here, and then I'll be ready. Okay. So thank you very much. 1 second. All right. So, just came back, and so let's move on to the next items. But before that, okay, what's going on with that? Talk. All right. Marawara. When Sentai returns, I assume they would just have it be Team 51, no matter how many years it's been since Gold Ranger. Only if they return, right? We don't know at this point. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure they don't go to. They just dump the Super Sentai series. It's a very important IP. Okay, so yeah, I hope that they will just come back. And also, for the let me just talk about the Gaban, okay? Gaban Infinity. How do you guys react to the this series here? All right, and I noticed that there's some of the Japanese Tokusatsu fans, talking about, the toy, especially the toy, was not really good or something like that. And well, I sometimes I noticed that Gaban's toy is not really moving. Well, I mean the Megazord, yes, we sold it out, and but well, let's be honest, that Emerald Gear, okay, somehow the Emerald Gear is not moving. I noticed that the people are not really kind of hesitating to purchase or something. And then, according to the that some of the toy reviewers on YouTube's and Japanese YouTubers, they don't really like that, emo gear. And so I just wants to know how do you guys feel about that? Okay. Okay. Andrew Hago, thank you. Gaban Infinity been nothing but fun so far. The story wise, yeah, actually, I like that. The story, and I have to admit that. Okay, I was not very sure about the last episode. I mean, 2 weeks ago, a couple episodes ago, but the some kind of special space thief or Lupin Ranger like the person appeared. That story just made me confused. Because that story just there's so many characters appears, and then I started to kind of worry about that the story wise. I hope that they don't just go too much on that character expansions. They're already talking about a multiverse Earth, Lambda and something, and we already have a kind of not a confusion, but kind of have to follow that the storylines, at least because that there are 3 Gabans, but there's a possibility of the more Gabans, and because I noticed that those Lupin Ranger like that person, he could manage that MO gear power somehow. That story kind of put me in a kind of position that I think he might be the some 4th or 5th Gaban in the future. I don't know. I mean, if that happens, all the stories goes kind of could mix up. So I'm kind of worried about that. All right, Mala, thank you. And the most recent episode of Gaban Infinity was fantastic, but generally the main characters are nice. The suits are great, but the show formula feels a bit too rigid. Some great action though. Yeah, great action's great, and suits are great. I have to say that. And yeah, show formula feels a bit too rigid. What do you mean by that? Too rigid. Okay, so it needs to be more, needs to be fun, or needs to be more expanded stories. Hey there, John. Good to see you again. How are ya? Thank you very much. Gavan so far is slowly progressing, but the recent Death Gavan episode gives it some interesting development. I noticed that too. Yes, but the status quo episode feel very safe. Yeah, very safe. Yeah, they're playing very safe stories, I should say. The Gavan is in the main. The Gavan Infinity is their main character, and if something wrong, something to do with the MO gear happens, he just, not a time travel, but go beyond that, those, multiverse and visit at a different Earths, here, there, everywhere. That's very challenging story. I see, but seems need that more story behind it. I don't know. I mean, very, playing safe, like a child said. Yeah, playing safe. I only really care for the change emoji. Yeah, 劣化悲壮関係。あ、そうだね。はい。The rest, I'm not bothered about that. Yeah, that's something I noticed that too. I noticed we have some, few stock of the Evo gear, but they're not moving. Okay. I recently visited this local store here, local toy store that's selling the new items. And, there's Evo gear. But I don't know, somehow they're not just sit there. Okay, not necessarily to be popular. I'm hopeful that once that they laid out the groundworks to establish the world and the character, more interesting stories will come. Hope so. Hi there, Ding. Thanks for coming. Interesting. I think it's only the Gavan per universe, so unless that the Phantom Thief switches universes, Luminous rules him out. Right. And I wonder why why that the one Gavan in one universe? I don't know. That's an interesting rule. Okay. Well, there's going to be the six figures of the main three Gavans. That's true. And they actually, speaking of that, I just got the order sheets from our wholesaler and listed for the SH figures for those three Gavans. I was not sure if I should get it or not. Okay. And, your opinion is much appreciated. Okay. Yeah, I think the deadline is pretty near, so I have to make a decision. So yeah, we cannot guarantee how many of them we can get, but the SH figures, the Gavan designs very beautiful, and should I go for it or not? Derek, thank you. This is the first entry in the project Red series, so they are probably deliberately playing it safe to ensuring success with a little risk. なるほど。はい。I can see that. They're playing safe. Thank you. By legend, I mean that they do in an infinitive episode, Bushido episode, and a Luminous episode in a cycle. This Gavan episode was great. Now we won't pick up on that until the least episode 10. Huh? All right, yeah, legend means playing safe, right? This spy. Playing safe, huh? Like Luminous, Illumination Entertainment, and their Minions movies. So that, eh? So yeah, it's a very status quo. Okay, it's popular and playing safe. Yeah, that's what they got. Andrew, thank you. I can't help but wonder what kind of the change MO gear would just suit a wannabe Gaban. Ah, I don't know. Wannabe Gaban, eh? Wannabe Gaban makes me think that determination, Andrew. Okay, so where did you get that wannabe Gabans? Do we have the wannabe Gaban characters? Or maybe they're Phantom Thief, maybe? I don't know. Okay. All right, Dane, okay. You're going back to Arizona for 2 more weeks to help mom with cleaning out that Arizona house before selling it. Oh, okay. Big change. Okay. Safe travel, okay? So, another 2 weeks. Okay, we're going to miss you. All right, please say hello to your mother. All right. So cleaning the house, that's a lot of work, you know. All right, please take care of your mother. All right, and the house. Okay. Yeah, hope that everything goes well. The multiverse idea is very popular in TV shows and movies in recent years. Oh yeah, everywhere. You know, Ultraman, Kamen Riders, Super Sentai, and now the Gabans. Yes. Rigid as in like a solid, inflexible. Yeah, inflexible, yes. It's stuck in the formula, which feels it's like it's restricting the storytelling potential. Not taking a disc, what do you mean, right? Yeah. I don't know what the question is here. Why we watch these series? Kamen Riders, and we enjoy it, but we want to see the risk they take, don't we? Okay, so if they play safe, it's not the Kamen Rider. If they play safe, it's not the Ultramans. We need to see the changes, upgrades, and different transformations and storylines, and we don't need that rigid formula, do we? It happens that too. I mean, it is important part, and it could maybe this is the line. Okay, it's because that maybe this is the reason, because that Super Sentai history, 50 years had to vanish for now, at least I hope, because that the formula that they have, it's digit. Okay, 5 members, sometimes 3, 5 colors, sometimes more than like 10 or more, but still basically explosions, bad guys, spaceship, transformation, gadgets, and girls and boys. And giants, big robots fighting each other. These are the formula that we have been chasing. And Gaban is in a very unique positions to change that. And I remember that one of their poster, promotional poster says that 超える, go beyond. Okay, the question is it enough to go beyond? That's the questions. Yeah, they should have the picture of the Gaban t-shirts with the captions, ダメダメダメダメ being safe, undetermined. No. So. That would be the very, very interesting promotions. Okay. Gaban playing safe? ダメそれは no good. But if they want us to play it safe, they should have just continued the Sentai. That's my opinion too, yes. I originally was hoping the Project Red would take more risks because it's new. It is new, and we need to see the list that they are taking. Exactly. Andrew there. It was the wannabe Sentai troop. Oh, troop that made me think about that. Incorporating it into the Project Red. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that could happen, that's a Project Red, any kind of red. And what is that, Origami Sentai? Origami Red or something like that, I don't know. I mean, they could be a real one, okay, for the wannabe Sentais too. Spice Girls? Okay, I don't know about that. Anyways, okay. Remember Emily's Abare Pink? そうね。はい、Abare Pink ありましたね。はい、Abare Pink. That's one of the best wannabe Sentai example. Okay, yeah, I like that. We could see some wannabes like that. Oh, Shinken Brown. Okay, yeah, that's my favorite too. Shinken Brown. He was the wannabe, right? There's something more, but I don't. Yeah, the Emily かっけ? Yeah, Abare Pink. That's a no, 豪快者かな? That was a 豪快者, right? Spice Girls was the lineup of the 5. Oh, their first and biggest hit was called Wannabe. I got that. Okay, all right. Yeah, I knew that the Spice Girls is the band name, a group name, but I didn't realize that there are 5 people. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Their first song was Wannabe? You got it. Okay. That's so good. Okay, now. All right, so its time is kind of over the noon now, right here. So I have to just finish up the store streams, right? And now, well, now let me just do that the last demonstration here. We got the this one. It's very popular one. This here. こっちのはいいかな? Maybe I should use this one here. The camera. It's better. All right. Yeah. Let me just do that a quick demo. Oh, the light is up. Okay. No, light is not up, but off. All right, so let's go with this one. From the same Shinkenger, and then we have the AB origami coming up. いらっしゃい. All right, so let's go with the our last demonstration for today. And then, well, once again, the Shinkenger items. We have the Ebi origami is here. Yeah, this is also another my favorite one because of the orange. Yeah, that's the one of the reasons. But also looks delicious. Yes, that's another reasons. But I like that transformations from the Ebi. I mean, this is a Megazord mode, but transformation to the Ebi mode. Lobster? That just name itself is just makes me hungry. Okay, so let's go with these items, and then well, allow me to just turn on the microphones. Okay, so Ebi origami and Daikayo, what we call for now, Daikayo mode, and has that. Okay, here's the power switch. Right, allow me just turn on. Okay, Daikayo. And so you can see this is the all the parts, like AB parts is everywhere. Oh, I accidentally touched that activation buttons. Well, you have that. There's a little small buttons over here, and as you push it, okay, so some sound effect is there. And so this is the toy from the Shinkenger. But then when you talk about the Shinkenger, it comes with the Shinken disc. And then this has the disc. You noticed, and here we have the disc. So let me just show you the disc itself. When you open it, ta-da! It's a beautiful disc. I really like that design. Somehow, I mean, this made me think that, oh wow, this is very like a Japanese, some ceramic or something. Okay, I don't know. I mean, somehow the color itself, the blend, mixed up to these colors, reminds me of some kind of tea ceremony cup. I don't know, but just me maybe. But has all the different faces, like starting from the kita, north, all right, and higashi, east, and minami means south, and west is nishi. So it shows that all the directions. And let me just put it here once again. There's a certain, okay, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but this disc has that, of course, the design of the ebi origami here, but also the red design over here, the triangle one. This is a kind of mark to make sure to match with the one on the body here. So in this case, that all right, let me just close this. It matches with the sound and then the movements. Okay. So let me just give me here. All right. So this is the kita, north. But moving to the next one. To. To is another way to pronounce the kanji character higashi. We have the two-way onyomi and kunyomi and two different ways to use that in the kanji characters. So to. It's the same sounds with the higashi, but also, as you probably remember from the Kamen Rider, every time he, fight against the enemy, or when he does a jump, he says to. That's the sound, the fighting sounds. Somehow the Kamen Rider, just made it very popular. But the same sound, but doesn't mean the same thing, but it's a different sound. But so it's interesting that it says to higashi, different character. Okay. Okay, so Nanto, Minami. All right, so here's the another, kind of praying with that sound. And so Minami, south, it means the south, okay? And but also Minami is a nan. That's how we pronounce that too. Well, don't confuse with the Indian food, okay? But nan, so Nanto means that, surprisingly, Nanto, Minami, Nanto, south. Surprisingly, it is south, it says. Okay? Well, in this case, I don't know how that works, but yeah, it means the Nishi, it means the west. He says that, one more time. Yosha. I don't think it nothing to do with the Nishi, but Yosha is more like a kind of giving yourself that encouragement. Yosha, that you won, or you can do it, or something. It's a good sound to make it sound like for yourself. So, yosha, something you won, something you did it, and you're very proud, you are very happy, very excited. You can say yosha. So he says yosha nishi, which means west. Okay, so north, kita. Okay, but also you heard that kita 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 kita. Maybe you kind of remember that kind of phrase from the another Tokusatsu series as well. But kita kita means that charging up. You feel that a kind of energy is coming to you and building up in yourself. So he says, he screams for the kita kita kita. All right, so your energy level is up. So he's just letting out. Okay, kita kita kita. Okay, so that's a very interesting thing. It has all the different sounds and then the talk, and then a beautiful. Another, his attack sounds. Several sounds are included. All right. Now the important part is that it can transform into the AB. So let's do that. Take off these items, the hands, and then up. Yup. Okay, there you go. こうして、これかな? Here. Alright, and then you can see that his different face mask for the all the complete gut eyes. Okay, so it's very important for the Shinkenger collections. Okay, so you're going to use it, this one. Alright, so this obviously this will be the his body parts and then his legs, you can see, and attaching them. Alright, so it's a body here, and his this is also his sword, but at the same time as you combine them becomes that his headpiece. Oh, maybe later. Daikayo. Okay, and then his right here. こうだね。こっちか。Alright, attach that his arms. Yo. And his okay, lobsters. That looks so good. Okay, there you go. 取っちゃったかな。Okay. こうか。Twisted. こっちだね。ちょっと待って。これじゃなかったな。Right. So これが一緒になんなきゃいけない。あ、こうだ。こうだね。Okay. そして body parts gonna be here. This will be his fin. それでここがあれどうだったかな。Okay. this will be his part of it. ちょっと待ってよ。こうだ。Right. ここをつけなきゃいけないね。This one here. Right. Okay. There we go. His fins ready and his body. Okay. All right, and then attach that his headpiece over here. Oops. Oh, I think I touched that. You know. Ebi origami 来た。Damn good looking. It's big too, you know. So just I have that ruler here. This is about 30 centimeters ruler, and so here's the 30 centimeter, and but it say 15, so at least 45 cents. No, 45 cents. That's pretty big, isn't it? Look at that. That's so cool. Yeah, makes me kind of hungry. I want to eat the lobster now. All right. Yosharaki. Ah, remember that one. Okay. That was from the cute engine, right? Yeah. What is that? Andrew. That just reminded me of something I did with my friend back in the middle school when we were making up acronyms for the north, east, south, and west. Oh, glad that I could remember you. You have to remember, bring the memories. Okay. All right. So here's the items, and then ebi origami. It's completion, and it's beautiful items, and sounds works, and highly recommended. Okay. So this item is going to be activated to our stores tomorrow, Sunday activation as usual, 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Make sure to check us out, okay? So it's rare to find at this, kind of level, very good conditions, okay? Yeah. This is one awesome looking crushing, yes, isn't it? Okay, so hope you enjoyed it. All right. Truly golden, yeah. Okay. All right, so I think it's time to go, and then time for me to eat lobster. Hopefully, okay. So if I can find it, one, and then same thing goes for you, everyone. So have a great lunch or dinner or even the breakfast sometimes after this. So take care of yourself, okay? So next week, Wajima World Link, and I will be doing that broadcasting from here. And remember, I still need to contact, I'm waiting for the reply from my friend, a customer from UK, and two of them are visiting Matsuyama for just one day. And I understand that April 22nd. And so depending on his replies, we can just decide what we can do. But April 22nd is the Wednesday, 2 weeks from now, and it's going to be the Wajima World Link time, okay? So that means that we happily invite them to join that, live stream from Wajima, from Matsuyama, okay, excuse me, from Matsuyama for the Wajima World Link. Another guest, hopefully. So, more, as soon as we find out, we'll let you know about that. And so I cannot wait to, welcome them at the airport, and, I'm pretty sure that I can take them to the Matsuyama Castle. Hopefully it's going to be a beautiful day at April 22nd. probably still might have that cherry blossoms. Maybe. Okay. All right. Okay. Just quickly, did not hear the Toei they announced that the next rider she's Kamen Rider Mice. Really? Not sure though. Okay. Kamen Rider Mice. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a mess, right? We don't know at this point. Okay. Okay, I will check that. You know, maybe could be a mess or a mice. But I don't know. Sounds confusing. You know, we don't need that too much mice. Okay. Right. Yeah, pronounced like a mice going by katakana. Really? Okay. Well, I don't know about the details, so we'll find. Well, seems that those 20 years anniversary is going on with the what? Kamen Rider Deno movie. It was just announced, right? And also Kabuto. Wow. Okay. Kabuto movie is coming up, and what's gonna happen to the Tendo Soji? We don't know at this point. Okay, some rumors are going around, so we cannot wait to see that, hear that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the new rider. Yamete, the new rider is Pearl. Okay. Yeah, comment. Yeah, mice. Yeah, it's a Pearl. Okay. All right, thank you very much. And then we'll talk to you next week. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. And then for Dane, have a safe trip to Arizona. Okay, see you around in about 2 weeks. Okay, take care. All right, time to go. じゃあね。Ciao. Bye. See ya. またね。